Hi there, here's Anna with driving traffic using Pinterest to your website. I today wanted to talk about, well, let me go back a minute and say, if you were on earlier, I apologize. I did this whole wonderful Facebook Live presentation and then I realized it didn't work for some reason. So I apologize for that because then I had an appointment, so I had to wait till now to finish it. This week, my blog is about an article that I read from In Business to Community, and it was talking about the reasons why Pinterest is good for bloggers. And I already knew that it is a good place for bloggers because it's a good place for you to put your blogs and to get traffic back to your blog. And so I found the article very interesting and thought this is something that has value. So what I decided to do was use that article and kind of expand upon each one of the points that they made. And so, for example, one of the things that it talks about is that it's a source of traffic for pinners and for to get traffic back to their website and back to their blog, I should say. And of course, uh, Pinterest is people. A lot of people don't realize that Pinterest is used as a search engine. And I was taking a look at an article yesterday, and in the article was a video of the founder of Pinterest talking to a group of people that of business owners, and talking about the fact that Pinterest really is a search engine, and that just like with Google, they said, hey, let's make it where you can search for by words, and people never thought that that was really possible. But look at where Google is today. And so that's really what Pinterest is doing. Only theirs is by images. And of course, each one of those images, just like Google, is a clickable link back to the original post, whether it's your blog or something else. So that makes it very good for bloggers. And another thing is that something that wasn't mentioned in the article that I talked about was that uh, with the rich pins, there are article rich pins, and so you can get approved for article rich pins, and then pin your blog to Pinterest from your website. And what that does is that helps to move you up in the rankings, so more people are going to see your blog. So it gets you even more traffic back to your blog. So keep that in mind. Another thing that they talk about in the article is the fact that what goes on Pinterest stays on Pinterest. So, for example, if I pin something today, then a year or so from now, somebody might still save that or repin that item, and that is very true. Whereas in your other social medias, after it goes down the news feed, it's really difficult to go back, and especially a year from now, to go back and find that. Whereas because Pinterest is organized, according to your boards, then it is very easy for people to find things. And of course, if people do a search on Pinterest for a given topic, whether you're a blogger about travel or you're a blogger about weddings venues, then when they type that in, your blog is going to come up and it's going to get you some exposure. So that is another positive as far as, so your blogs that you've done for the past 2 or 3 years are all there on Pinterest and still have the potential for exposure. So that's definitely a positive for any blogger. The other thing that I did with the main points that they made in the article is I made a short video covering those main points, and I included that video with my blog this week. So you take a look at that, and I will put the website, I'll put the URL for my blog underneath this video so that you can go there and you can take a look. Also, the link for the article that I'm referring to is in my blog too. And so you can do that. So, and the other thing that I started doing last week is that uh, at the end of the week, the Facebook Lives that I did on the topic of the blog, I then took those and posted them underneath my blog so that more people hopefully could see that repurposing content. So this is Anna, and thank you for being here today, and I'm signing off.